I know. Many students like to play a game of finding faults. And today, before class, we also played a game of finding faults. Let's take a look at these two pictures of the stairs, and you can find their differences. The first picture shows a beam under the staircase, while the other one does not. Secondly, the first picture shows a staircase beam, while the second one does not. So we can't help but ask, why are there so many differences in the construction of stairs? After learning today's lecture about the construction of cast-in-place reinforced concrete stairs, you will definitely have an answer. Firstly, reinforced concrete stairs are divided into two types according to construction methods, namely cast-in-place and prefabricated assembly. Regarding the two methods of cast-in-place and prefabricated assembly, I believe everyone is familiar with them, so we will not elaborate too much here. Today, we will mainly learn about cast-in-place reinforced concrete stairs, including their types and structural characteristics. Just like our previous game of finding faults, based on whether there are beams under the stair treads. Stairs are divided into two types. One type of staircase without beams is called a slab, while the other type with beams is called a beam type, which is called an inclined beam. Some students may ask why some stairs are equipped with inclined beams, while others are not. Now let's explain why this is the case. As we know earlier, the staircase is like an inclined board, so it is essentially a board component. What components do we usually place our boards on? Yes, it is usually placed on the beam. So when the stair board is not very long, we can place it on the stair beam and support the load of the board with the stair beam. At this time, there is no need to set an inclined beam. This type of stair is called a cranked slab stair. On the other hand, when the stair board is very long, it is not enough to rely solely on the stair beam support. Therefore, an inclined beam needs to be set under the stair board to bear the load of the stair board. This type of stair with inclined beams is called a beam stair. When the staircase board is very long, can we not set up inclined beams? Or should we have the stair beams bear the burden and design it as a slab stair? After all, the slab staircase is beautiful and easy to construct. It's actually possible, but usually we don't do it that way. Why? Because when the ladder board is very long and we use slab type, we need to make the ladder board very thick. When the span exceeds a certain value, the ladder board needs to be made too thick, which is not economical. How long is ladder section plate suitable for the use of plate type? And when is it necessary to use beam type? Generally, slab stairs are suitable for stair treads with a horizontal projection, length of less than or equal to 3 meters, as well as buildings with low loads and low building heights, such as residential buildings, dormitories, and so on, because there is no inclined beam under the slab stair. The slab bottom is flat, so the slab staircase is generally more beautiful, and the construction is simple. Some slab stair even remove the stair beam, forming a type of slab stair called folded plate, which is the first type of stair we saw at the beginning. We call the slab stair that retains the stair beam ordinary slab staircase. Due to the installation of inclined beams, beam stairs can adapt to changes in the length of the stair treads and have a wider range of applications. The inclined beams of beam stairs are generally set on both sides of the stair treads. When one end of the stair is fixed to the wall, we can also only set the inclined beams on the side of the stair treads facing away from the wall, and not on the side fixed by the wall. Some stairs also set the inclined beams in the middle of the stair treads, forming overhanging components at both ends of the stair treads. According to the position of the inclined beam, beam stairs can be divided into two types. One type is the inclined beam is under the ladder plate. That is, when we stand on the stair board and look up, we can see the inclined beam, which is called open riser stair. On the other hand, we refer to a beam staircase with diagonal beams placed above the slab of the rungs as closed riser staircase. At this time, when we stand on the stair board and look up, we cannot see the inclined beam, and the bottom of the board is flat. The characteristic of the open riser staircase is its good stress performance, and the inclined beam can bear the load of the staircase slab. However, the closed riser corners of the beam, formed at the lower part of the stair, are prone to dust accumulation, and the side of the staircase is often contaminated by dirty water from cleaning the steps, which affects its appearance, while the closed riser staircase is exactly the opposite. Because the inclined beam is on top, its stress performance is worse than that of the open riser stair. At the same time, the inclined beam also occupies part of the width of the stair. However, the bottom of the closed riser staircase is flat, so its aesthetic appeal is improved compared to the open riser stair. Today we talked about the construction and types of cast-in-place reinforced concrete stairs, mainly focusing on the characteristics and types of slab stairs and inclined beams. Generally, when the horizontal projection of the stair is not large, we can choose slab stairs first. Otherwise, we may need to choose inclined beams. For practical engineering, whether to choose ordinary slab or folded plate in slab stairs, and whether to use open riser or closed riser in beam stairs, I believe you have your own ideas.